Good morning, AMC family. It's your boy, John Wick Sniping. And if you've been watching the YouTubers yesterday, you know that John Wick has changed their tune. I'm the one being parroted now. So, I don't know if you guys kind of noticed it, but I was watching videos and I watched a couple guys in particular. One fellow by the name of Adam Lewis. Seems like a nice guy. He's not one of the bigger guys, but it sounded like he was basically talking to me without directly acknowledging me. Specifically, he said one thing like, oh, you shouldn't talk about other people's channels because whatever it affects them. Listen, Adam Lewis, I'm sorry. I'm invested. I'm a real person that came on YouTube to talk to as many people as I can. I'm going to try to reach as many people as I can to kind of temper some of these expectations if they're not there, and try to figure out how we're going to move forward with this AMC stock, because we are in crunch time. So I'm sorry if I'm going to call you out. I'm going to call whoever out that I need to, and hopefully people will watch me and say, you know what, that guy is the realest out of everybody. And I want to be a part of that channel, and I want to figure out how we're going to play this AMC play, because we're in crunch time now. These guys, a lot of them, they're done talking about this stuff. They're not going to talk about it anymore, because now they know it's like everybody's figuring me out at this point. So I think I got to start changing my tune. And if you noticed, Lou is making weird videos now. He literally said, his last video was called Life After Lou. So that's basically him telling you, like, I'm about to stop talking about this, transition to another direction with my channel, because I'm not getting the attention that I got talking about this play. He even says how long he's been talking about this play, and it was like almost a year. And I was like, God damn, like, really? You strung everybody along for a year talking about squeeze next week, next month, and a couple months, and here we are at the end of it. So guys, it's crunch time. So if you guys want to stay here and talk here, and we'll talk real. We know the technical analysis already. I don't need to watch those guys. If you want to watch them, watch them. But I'm done watching guys tell me, oh, they didn't, this is the percentage, this is the interest. No. I got the play. Everybody's got the play. Now the decision is, can you keep holding until the play happens? Or do you have to get out because you're tired of holding it, or you've got other things you got to do, or you've got other plays that you've got? We're here. This is it. Even Lou said it. He's basically putting a deadline to next week. He's like saying, oh, next week, a lot of things are supposed to come out, and so on and so forth. And I'm guessing he's choosing next week as his like exit date. Like, if this doesn't happen, I got to start walking around New York again and start filming landmarks in New York and stuff. If you notice, Trey has officially jumped ship. In my opinion, he's done with AMC. I'm definitely not watching him anymore. I'm unsubbing him actually today. He's like acting, he's doing video games, and that's cool. I'm not interested in that, but that's cool. Somebody made an interesting comment on my video yesterday, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna talk about this, but you know what? Because I'm keeping it real with you guys, and I want you guys to kind of like join me in this channel where we can just talk it out in the comments, and just get away from all the other stuff already. We can just literally, and I know this sounds like I want this, and I do, but we can create a channel right here where I'm reading your comments, and I'm going to make a video based on your comments where we can talk about things this way and stuff like that. Because if you notice, I talk to all of you in the comments section. So one of the comments that somebody made was they compared this AMC play to the QAnon conspiracy theory. And I was like, wow, that's a really, really interesting comment. I didn't really want to talk about it, but I decided, like I said, I like to keep it real. The reason why I didn't really want to talk about it is because, people have their own opinions, and their mindsets are stuck in a particular situation like that, where they're believing certain things, and that's okay. But from what I know about the QAnon conspiracy, it's like they tell you something that's going to happen, and then you get to that point or that date, and it doesn't happen. And it's the same thing with the AMC, and it's the same thing with the YouTubers. It's like, hey, this is going to happen at this point, it's going to happen, and then you get there and it doesn't, and they give you the reason why it didn't happen, and then they go on to the next thing to kind of string you along in order to keep you watching them. So, but I think I've done a good job here, folks. I think I've exposed them. They're parroting me now. They're now saying stop. The YouTubers that were parroting each other are now parroting me by saying don't watch these YouTubers with these crazy expectations and stuff like that. These are the same guys are now saying don't watch these guys. Like, you're a YouTuber that was doing this, and now you're saying don't do this anymore after I start telling the whole community it's time to try to like get these guys out of the way and start listening to people that are talking real. I'm invested, like I told you. I will say that almost in every video. I am invested. I've got skin in the game. A lot of these other guys, Lou said it yesterday. I have it too. I have it too. And he doesn't really say that. And Lou was talking to me a lot without directly acknowledging me yesterday. And if you've been watching my videos, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So like I said, we're on our own. We've got a little light green this morning in pre-market. Let's see what happens. The stock is acting extremely weird this week. That could be good. That could be bad. Maybe it's the time that it's coming to where we're going to see it rip, because it's just trading so weird that maybe this is the time that it's like they catch you off guard and they start covering and stuff like this, and it starts flying. But like I said, guys, if you like what I'm saying, please subscribe, because I want to create the community right here. I want everybody right here, because I'm a real ass dude. I'm gonna keep it real with you. The technical analysis that you guys have relied on from these other YouTubers is great, but I don't think we need it anymore. Honestly, I don't think I need it anymore. We know what the play is. The play is, if you believe that the shorts will cover and the manipulation on that end of the play won't last forever, or they can't do it forever, then that's where we're at. So all we really need to talk about at this point is either keeping everybody on board, or telling everybody, hey, listen, let's be real. It's not going to happen. This maybe have been a game, a QAnon conspiracy game. And we have to figure that out. And I think this is the month we're going to have to figure it out. I know that I have to figure it out. And in some of the comments that you guys have said, you got to do your own due diligence. Don't listen to YouTube. I got all this. Well, listen, you don't have to preach to me. At the end of the day, I'm solid in my decision making and in my thinking. I'm not being influenced by anybody. I'm here to help those that are being influenced by other YouTubers that are stringing them along. But I'm going to make my play. I could sell today. I could not. I could hold for a year. I can sell in 3 months. That's a decision I'm going to make. That's a decision you're going to have to make. That's it. The YouTube thing is done. Now the only thing that we can set up is a community where we talk to each other and we kind of get an idea of like, what should we do as a coalition, okay? So having said that, let's see what happens today. I wish nothing but the best for everybody, and AMC, I hope we get something back. We've been drizzling red pretty much every day, and I'm hoping that at least we get a little recuperation from what we've been losing this week, just to kind of make us feel better about the play. But I think it's coming soon, folks. I think the decision is coming soon. I know it is coming for me, to figure out if it's time to sell, or if I just say, you know what, I'm not going to look at this for a while, and I'll come back to it and see what it's done. So I hope you guys have a good day. Like I said, if you like what I'm saying, please subscribe. I'd love to make a family out of this situation where we can come here and just speak a little bit differently and speak a little bit more real. So again, I'll see you later.